At Rambler's Way, we're championing quality as our reason for being. I mean, wool's been around a long time, right? So I'm not here to justify the woolen industry. I'm here to create a product that doesn't exist. And this is not just a next-to-the-skin product. This is a next-to-the-skin product that, in fact, is so light on you, you don't feel it, and is so soft, and it doesn't scratch, and it just wraps you in comfort all day long. Yes, top and bottom. There's nothing like it. And it's been made with wool that people said didn't exist in America. The reason it didn't exist is because there was no demand for this very fine micron, 18 micron wool fiber that comes from Rambouillet that can be separated out at the shearing process or just rolled in with a more coarse fiber and sold on the open market. 70% of American wool is being exported. And we're wondering where the textile business went in America. So for me, quality has to be the reason for being. The fact that it's 100% American made, the fact that it is made with practices that are environmentally sustainable, those are just supporting reasons. If we can't delight the consumer in something that is unique and different, then we're going to have a lot of pushing uphill. And that's a hard life. Second thing that we've committed to is this idea of interdependency, rebuilding the interdependency of the American farm, the American textile company, the American consumer, online sales, in what we call local before global. What is wrong with local before global? I got to tell you, I'm a normal guy. Nothing's wrong with local before global. Take a look at your towns. Come to Kennebunk. Look at Kennebunk. Is it the sparkling, wonderful little town that you knew when you heard about coming into Maine years ago or grew up in Maine? No. It's suffering. Just like many towns in Maine are suffering. Why do we have to be global? We don't have to be global. We can be local before we're global by just looking for it and doing something about it. And that's what we're committed to, and we're finding solutions, and we're waking up the American woolen industry. I haven't even shipped one product. I don't have $1 worth of income yet. And they asked me to speak at the American Woolen Conference in Park City. They didn't pay me anything. And I bought a pair of boots. So I'm a sheep rancher. I'm the one that said I had to leave. So let me say that values are what made my board great. When we decided to my children and I decided that we could not maintain this independence as a family-owned business with the way natural was going. We were going to be eclipsed by private equity firms that were buying our competition. We were #1 in natural toothpaste, natural deodorant, natural mouthwash. We were the 6th largest. We are the 6th largest toothpaste in America. That's before we were purchased. And we decided, the board and I decided that we would have some deal breakers if we were going to go out and seek a strategic partner. The deal breakers were that we would keep the business in Maine, that the brand would be kept natural, and that we would get an especially good premium price for the product. We all signed on to that because we are not a Delaware corporation, we are a Maine corporation, and we did not have to conform to the same rules that a Delaware corporation did. Hooray for Maine. So if my board wanted to accept an offer and we didn't put the business up for sale, we decided with the help of Goldman Sachs that we would identify 5 candidate companies that were the right potential strategic partners, and they were not private equity firms, but people in the oral care business essentially, globally. And 3 companies, upon talking top to top, were very interested, and without a doubt, Colgate came to claim this company. They came to Pierce Atwood. They flew up here. The CEO, the CFO, the president, the head of global, they flew up here and came in the back door of Pierce Atwood, sat down, and I said, when everybody's sitting around the conference table, we have a way of starting a meeting which we call connecting with goodness. And then we had a little exercise of talking about something good in our lives. And then Colgate got up and said, well, we'd like to share what our values are. And they said, you know, caring, number one value. Teamwork, number 2. Continuous improvement, number 3. And so I learned I gained some humility in that moment when I realized that wanting to be a caring company, we weren't the only one. We found the right partner. And could we have gotten more money for the company? The answer is, if we had put it up there for 85 companies to bid on it, sure, Kate and I could have gotten more money, but then we wouldn't know where the brand was going to end up. This way we know that our partners at Colgate are investing in Maine, they're investing in Tom's at Maine, they're investing in the brand, and they're making a difference. So what I've learned the second time around that I wished I knew better the first time around, as I built Rambler's Way with a team, I have had a team working, each person's working about 3 days a week, one person's working 5 days a week. This team is really good. They are passionate about the purpose. They are superb at what they do. And I've had the luxury of letting that team go to work. I don't get in their way. I counsel with them, I support them, and I help them make decisions. What I'm saying is that if we can let people run with what they care about and what we've given them to do, we will be, in the long run, much better. I had the failing of wanting to be too close, to control more than I should have, all with the rationalization that we didn't have enough money to have jobs for everybody, and that all I could do is be the CEO. But the fact is, we get to pick these people, and we need to pick them well, the team. We need to teach them so they understand what the culture is here. They need to know, we need to know what their gifts are, and we need to support them and then orchestrate. Our job as entrepreneurs at the end of the day is to provide the vision, articulate the vision for the company, to develop a process that articulates what the beliefs and values are of the enterprise, and to help facilitate the development of strategy, and to develop the team. The rest can be done and should be done with the passion that people bring to work every day. As long as we allow that and then assess them and give them honest assessments and then reward them accordingly, I think we have the benefit of that full 360-degree circle of experience, wisdom, strategic thinking, and so forth, and it really does work. On the table, there's a sample of Rambler's Way card. We go online September 16th, and there are swatches. Go to ramblersway.com and put your email, and we'll get back to you with opening day. Thank you very much.